Good evening, everyone. My topic for my movie will be Braveheart. As you can see, the famous picture known everywhere. Braveheart is a movie made by film director Mel Gibson, who also was a co-star in the movie under the name of William Wallace. My presentation will be practically completely about William Wallace. William Wallace was born in Scotland. He's a national hero. After his wife was murdered by an English lord, he went on a crusade of revenge because he wanted to revenge his wife's death and take England occupation out of the country. At that time, England was ruled by King Edward I. He invaded England in 1296 and occupied most of the southern part of the Scotland. Okay, ultimately, at the end of the movie, William Wallace campaign failed, but Scotland still regained its independence because of the nobleman Robert Bruce. So I'm going to get more in detail on that later. The main characters in the movie are William Wallace. He was a son of a rebel family. Robert Bruce. He was the son of a noble family who was in line of succession of being the king of Scotland because the former Scottish king died in an accident, and he had outlived all of his relatives, so there was no royal family who succeeded in the throne. So the first noble family in line was
use the microphone.
Okay.
The other one.
The other one.
Yes. On?
Sorry about that.
It's all over. Okay.
Okay, so everyone can hear me better now? Okay, so I was talking about Robert Bruce. He was in line of succession to be the future Scottish king. And then you have also King Edward I. His name is, he was nicknamed Longshanks. Okay, the central theme of the movie, like I said, it's more about William Wallace I'm going to talk about. He had a lot of love for his family, his wife, his friends, his country. He loved his freedom, and he was willing to die for that. So my topic to discuss with this movie will be the personal side of leadership. I'm going to start with the big 5 personality dimensions in William Wallace. The first one, he had a high extroversion. Agreeableness also he scored high. Consciousness also high. Emotional stability he scored also high. And the last one, which is openness to experience.
Try the other microphone.
Openness to experience.
Yes.
He was very outgoing. He was a person, he was not shy. He was always willing to talk to new people. He was very sociable. That's a good quality in a leader. He was very energetic. You can see him in the movie taking long horseback rides, and he liked to fight. In the movie also you can see his skills in fighting. So So that's another very positive characteristic in a good leader. Agreeableness, he also scored high. William Wallace was a very warm and compassionate person. You can see that throughout the movie. The way he spoke to his followers was very compassionate. The way he talked about his country, he was very compassionate. And especially when dealing with his wife, you can see the warmth and warm-heartedness in his heart. And also when he deals with his family and friends, you can also feel that. And that's a good thing to have in the leadership, because he can transmit that to the followers and make them feel comfortable wherever they are. William Wallace was also a good-natured person who likes to fight for justice and fairness. You can see throughout the movie, especially when his wife was killed, that he immediately reacted and went on a crusade. And the first person he assassinated or he killed in that moment was the English lord who slit his wife's throat. Consciousness, he also scored high. In the movie, he was a very responsible person, especially when dealing with his wife, because the only thing he wanted in the beginning was having a normal life, a wife, kids. That's all he was living for. But he had never thought that he will step up and then find himself in battle. William Wallace was a very persistent person, because after the death of his wife, his goal changed from family man to be a fighter. And he wanted to change Scotland in such a way that he wanted to get rid of the Englishmen there. Especially the tyranny that King Edward I brought upon Scotland. The next topic is emotional stability. He also scored high there. Like I said, William Wallace was compassionate, but he is also a very warm person. Especially when he confronted the leader of the opposing army. He was very composed. When he charged his army against the opposing army,